You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. Good day, sir. How are you?
Doing just, you know what, pretty swell.
Well, swell is a good place to start the day and a good day to start the week.
And it's all actors. Famous actors with birthdays today.
So it's a good day to be an actor. Or a good day to be born if you want to be an actor.
Look at it. James Dean.
Oh, yeah.
Left us way too soon.
He was only in a few movies.
Yeah, Giant and Rebel Without a Cause was probably his biggest.
That was interesting.
Mm-hmm. And Porky's 4.
Porky's.
No, he wasn't really in that.
Was there a Porky's 4?
I don't think
I've
so.
never even seen a Porky's.
Was it really?
Really?
Yeah, truly.
Oh, I watched them all when I was like 8.
Yeah, which, looking back, that was probably bad parenting. Just so y'all know that.
Jack Lemmon, born this day.
Oh, I love Jack Lemmon.
Man, what a career. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Probably best remembered now because it's probably his most recent. Passed away a few years back. Grumpy Old Man.
Yeah, I loved those.
Heck of a swan song. And Nick Nolte is 80 today.
Is he really?
Is he really?
Yeah, I was a little surprised by that, too.
Nick Nolte,
Wow.
There's a mugshot of him floating around where he didn't look.
It's an awesome mugshot.
That's probably one of the greatest mugshots
It
He
is.
ever.
did not look like he was having a great day.
That should be on like the $20 bill.
It should be a cautionary tale for everyone out there. No, he seemed like a neat dude.
1910, this very day, the Boy Scouts of America is incorporated.
Nice.
Flash Ahead, they opened it up to girls because that made sense.
Yeah.
And Flash Ahead filed for bankruptcy last year.
Shocker.
Is that now just called the Scouts?
Not see that coming.
It's basically just called the Chapter 11s.
Oh, it's gone completely? Okay. No, I thought they just changed to the Scouts.
It's just a mess.
That's too bad.
1922, the magic of radio arrives at the White House this day. Nice. It was cranking out Cher's greatest hits. Speaking of greatest hits, who didn't love this tune? This very day, 1992, I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred.
Yeah.
It's number 1. I'm a model, you know what I mean, and I do my little turn on the catwalk.
Yes.
Was it
on the
92?
catwalk. Yeah,
Is that what you said? Okay.
Oh, we were just kids.
Yeah.
We were just
I do remember
kids.
that. We play that on Sunny. So
Yep,
I
an
get
amazing one-hit wonder. So there you go. I know now. You know. We all know, and we can just blast forward.
We're going to do exactly that. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you by SiouxEmpireJobs.com. New year, new career. SiouxEmpireJobs.com.
Do you have a credit card? Is it a pretty good one? Here's how you can tell. Take the details of your current card, the interest rates, points, and perks, and compare them for free to the available offers at BetterCreditCards.com. If we can offer you a better credit card, it could save you money every month. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you save money. Even if you don't have a credit card right now, you can still check it out at BetterCreditCards.com. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks, run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
And I felt snappy salute off the well-established brim of the Ranger Dan cap to you, too. Look at you over there, Randy, doing whatever it is you do. Heidi! Hey, you know what? I was going through the Ranger Dan archives, which, of course, will end up in the halls of justice. I'll have my own library someday. Let's face it. So I tend to go back and make sure everything is in order. And it occurred to me, one of the greatest little critters in the great state of South Dakota, I don't believe we've ever talked about it on Critter Corner.
Oh, what's that?
That's a prairie dog.
Yeah, we never.
Oh, yeah.
It's the prairie dog. And I'm going, how did I ever miss it? Well, we're going to make amends here, little radio rangers, because prairie dogs is just some interesting critters. Now, first, right out of the gates here, a prairie dog is not really a dog.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a labradoodle. And there are, about half a dozen or so different species of prairie dogs. You probably didn't know that either. There is the black-tailed prairie dog and the white-tailed prairie dog. Now, you can tell the difference pretty much by the color of their tails. There's also what's known as the Utah and the Mexican prairie dogs. Now, the Utah prairie dog primarily, are you ready for this, primarily lives in Utah.
Oh, nice.
And tends to be Mormon. Wow. On the other hand, the Mexican prairie dog lives primarily in Mexico, but is constantly tunneling into parts of California, Arizona, and Texas.
I'm going to fact check that.
And this is adorable. Prairie dogs are just, they're quirky little creatures, and I'll tell you what, they've got a certain behavior where it looks like they're actually kissing.
Oh.
And it is adorable, but what they're actually doing is they are smelling each other to identify each other and touching teeth while they do that. Now, this particular behavior is referred to by prairie dog scientists as pulling a Joe Biden. Well, that's all the time we have today, little Radio Rangers. Gosh darn it, I hope you learned something. That's why we're here. I do it for the kids. This is Ranger Dan out. Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
I really need to quit drinking.
I really need to give up drugs.
It's not going to be easy, but we'd love to help. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most, and addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro. They are located right on the corner, 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. Would you say they're right on the corner? Because, like, right on the corner, there's like a parking spot, and then they're right next to the parking spot, right on the corner.
Technically,
so I want to make sure I'm accurate.
Yeah, because you got H&R Block there, but
corner
then
adjacent.
But then that parking, I'd put them on the corner. Sure,
if you're on the corner of 26th in Minnesota and you don't find them, you might need to get a prescription.
Kaladi's Bistro,
nice place,
rocks,
good peeps.
Well, I've been a fan of the place for a decade.
Yeah,
and it sounds funny to say because we're talking about like a coffee break, but best doggone Chislic ever. I mean, go in and if you order the Chislic, if you decide you don't like it, I will eat the rest of it for you, no questions asked.
Yeah, John will pick it up at your house or wherever, wherever you've got it. This is, I guess, interesting. Sioux Falls tourism. It's, Terry Ellis Schmidt, right? She's been heading that up for, 127 years. They have a brand new website.
Oh, nice.
And the thing's pretty high tech. Redesigned, SiouxFalls.com, launched about a week or so ago, filled with fresh content, easy ways to find out more about our fine city.
Nice.
And it's pretty intricate. And it was done by ClickRain.
Okay.
So I look at it this way. So everybody talks about who's connected to who. In the 605.
Oh, yeah.
The 605.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Our mayor, Paul Tenhanken,
was
the founder, CEO, and owner of ClickRain.
Yeah.
Let's go. And, gee, I don't know. Is that worth it? Am I starting anything here? Because, it had to go out for bids, right? Didn't it?
Right.
I'm assuming so, yeah.
Okay. ClickRain does an awesome job.
They do, yeah.
They really, really do. Did I mention the mayor used to own that?
Yeah.
I don't want to start anything.
Does he still? Is he still an owner there?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I don't want to start anything.
It sounds like you do. He just took his shirt off and he's flexing. What are you doing? Come on. I don't want to start nothing.
I'm sure it's great website. Except,
oh no!
Except it's Sioux Falls. It should be 605 because that's who we are now. If we're game on and want to be part of the hipster set moving forward.
Right.
605.
I'm checking to see what that is. It is for sale.
Are you kidding me?
The605.com.
Oh, let's buy it.
They want over $5,000 for that.
Oh, that's a lot of dough.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I'll bet the city will kick in some bucks.
It could, maybe.
V605.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you got a chance, visit the website, because it's like whatever. But then again, you live here, so I don't know why you would.
Yeah. So Sioux Falls?
Yeah, John, you can maybe do that on your own time.
I'm just looking to see what... It does look nice. It looks pretty cool. SiouxFalls.com. Yeah, there you go. There's a website there.
Yeah, it's supposed to attract, tourists, apparently.
That is very neat. Well, I will peruse this on my own time, as Dan puts it. Dan, thanks for the update, sir.
Yeah, really glad I could take you off track there. It ain't hard.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour. Dan Farris. This has been your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro, just adjacent to the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. If you could do something today that could save someone's life, would you do it? If it didn't cost you a dime and only took a little time and could literally save a life, would you do it? Can you believe that only 3% of people say yes to this? How's that possible? That's the real percentage of people who give blood. It's something you can do whether you're a millionaire, middle class, or completely poor. There's no fee and it's easy to do. And you can literally save a life. Let's roll up our sleeves and make a difference. Give blood. We can do better than 3%. Learn more at redcrossblood.org. Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. And joining us today, we have Michelle Madsen. She's with LSS Mentoring Services. Michelle, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I am fantastic. Now, you guys have got a whole lot of cool things that you do, but there's a thing called the LSS Climb Mentoring Program. Let's talk a little bit about that, and then we're going to kind of circle back and talk about the other stuff, too.
Yeah, our Climb program started about a year ago, and it was formerly known as Big Brothers, Big Sisters in Sioux Falls, and LSS is now operating that program, and we match volunteers with kids between the ages of 7 and 14 to meet in the community and just have a great time together.
And this is a really neat thing, because a lot of the time when people think about mentoring, they think, oh, hey, that's really good for that young person. But I'll tell you, as a person who's done mentoring, it's also good for the mentor, too, because even though you're the one giving your time, you get so much out of it, don't you?
You definitely do. It's just so rewarding, and it's a fun activity. It's something that doesn't take a lot of your own time or money, but it just means so much to the kid that you're matched with.
So let's talk about the age group of people in the Climb Mentoring Program, LSS Climb Mentoring. Is it young children? Is it, what are the age groups there?
The kids have to be 7 when they join, and then the oldest they can be is the 8th grader. So about 7 to 14 is the age of the student that you'll be working with, and most of them are in that 7 to 10-year-old range. And
then when they get to the end of that process, do they move to a different program, or they're done, or how does that work?
Yep. They usually move to a different program if they want to, or they can stay with what they're at. Just a brand new mentor would be matched with a student between those ages.
So, again, this is called the Climb, LSS Climb Mentoring Program. Now, there's some other programs you guys do as well, so let's talk about the other mentoring programs you do at LSS.
Yeah, we have 3 other ones. One is Everyday Heroes, and that is a program that operates within schools. So there are 12 school districts that we're in partnership with. Visitors at schools are now not allowed, so we're doing some virtual meetings and getting people ready to go for next year, when hopefully things will be better and we can get those volunteers in the school buildings.
And in addition to Everyday Heroes, there are some other programs too, right?
Yep. We have a program called You Succeed, which is going right now, and that's similar to Climb, but you're matched with a high school age student in that program. And then our last program is not really, it's not with kids at all. It's with older adults. So people 65 and older, anyone can be matched with that older adult just to spend time with and befriend them and make sure they're getting their needs met in our community.
And what is the name of that program?
Better Together.
Very nice. And if people would like to learn more about any of these mentoring programs, or maybe even just learn a little more about LSS, the website is lsssd.org. LSSSD.org. So there's a lot of S's in a row there, but Lutheran Social Services of South Dakota. So LSSSD.org. And it's pretty darn simple when you get on there to find the information. Would you say that there's a need right now in any of these programs that would be a greater need?
Yeah, definitely. There's a big need at You Succeed, especially at Washington High School in Sioux Falls, for additional mentors. And then in our Climb program, we have a waiting list of boys. So any men who are interested, of course, we need men and women, but particular for that program, some young boys are waiting for a male mentor.
And when it comes to mentors, is there an age group for that, or is that kind of open to anybody?
We 18 and over is our age group, but anyone within that, and we welcome anyone. In our Better Together program, you can do it as a family. So if you do have kids or younger adults, you got high school age kids that you want to get involved, you can do it together with them.
And that's really cool because that's almost like adopting a new grandparent, isn't it?
Yep, exactly. Yep.
And this is such a cool program. All four of the programs we talked about today, I think that it's just amazing. And I would love to just put this out there to encourage people to step up and become a mentor. And I know a lot of the time, and I've gone through this myself, where I'm like, well, I'm not a mentor. What can I teach somebody? Because most people probably feel that way about themselves. But it's just spending time with somebody. You don't need a lot of extra, special talents and a lot of special skills. It's literally taking a little bit of time to give to somebody else, and you will get so much in return.
Yes, definitely. We're just talking to a young man who's been in the program for 4 years, and he said that his mentor has taught him that people who are not your family can still think that you're special and enjoy spending time with you. So that's what a powerful message for a kid to know and understand that the community cares about him.
Absolutely. Michelle, thank you for all that you do.
Yes, thank you for this opportunity.
Again, Michelle Madsen, LSS Mentoring Services. And again, the website, if you would like to get more, and I encourage you to check it out, LSSSD.org.
Do you have a credit card? Is it a pretty good one? Here's how you can tell. Take the details of your current card, the interest rates, points, and perks, and compare them for free to the available offers at bettercreditcards.com. If we can offer you a better credit card, it could save you money every month. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you save money. Even if you don't have a credit card right now, you can still check it out at bettercreditcards.com. Do it today. bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, ChannelSurferTV.com presents entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
It is also guys, Don Fabulous. And every now and again, a professional athlete becomes a celebrity, kind of, sort of, too. Aaron Rodgers back in the news. Well, he got MVP, which was announced Saturday.
Yeah.
Most valuable player during the entire season. Well, turns out he kind of announced he's engaged.
Oh.
Yeah. The 37-year-old Packers quarterback apparently has been dating 29-year-old actress Shailene Woodley.
Oh.
Huh. Yeah, and a direct quote from Aaron. I got engaged and I played some of the best football of my career. Except that whole part where the Bucks came to Lambeau and blew you out. Playoffs over.
Yeah.
And because, he just recently broke up with Danica Patrick.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
Who I adore. I'm like the president of my very own Danica Patrick fan club. So I wasn't real happy with her. So this is kind of a quick turnaround here.
Right.
Right?
I wonder if she's the reason they split up.
Ooh.
I'm not trying to start anything.
Yeah, that's the second time today.
Yes, that's not what we do here.
Should be our new slogan, Sunny Radio. We're not trying to start anything.
No. We never make shallow, ill-founded insinuations.
Not trying to start anything.
But yeah, and I'm not sure who she is. I probably could look her up, but it says actress. So,
what did you say the name was again?
Don't look.
No. No. In fact, moving forward, you do not get a laptop during this broadcast.
I just Googled Aaron Rodgers' fiance.
So what's going to happen? And despite rumors that he may be stepping out now, he's definitely coming back next year to play. And there you go.
Oh, he is still going to play. All right.
Well, he's only 37.
Yeah.
He's just a young pup.
And he's still pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's pretty phenomenal. So
I don't think I recognize this Shailene Woodley character.
You did it, didn't you, John?
Of course I did. How
Why
could
don't
I
you
not?
just read the whole bio, see if she's on Wikipedia?
Well, I'm wondering.
We'll just sit here until you're good and done.
So I have seen her in something, but I don't know what it would have been. So now I got to scroll through and figure out how the heck I know her. But
It's okay. Anyway.
Just elbow me when you're done.
Dan, thanks for coming in, man.
Oh, Lord. Give me straight. My pleasure, seriously.
It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, and it's brought to you by ShopLocalSiouxFalls.com.
I really need to give up drugs.
I really need to quit drinking.
It's not going to be easy, but we'd love to help. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most, and addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Monday, February 8th, 2021. The equities markets edged higher again Friday to round out a generally upbeat week. Although there are still risks to the market, it seems as if the worst of the COVID pandemic could be behind us. Not only is the number of daily cases hitting new lows every day, the rate of new cases is the lowest it's been since early November. The decline in COVID cases is helping to bolster what is fast becoming a bright outlook for 2021 earnings, following a week filled with better than expected earning results and upwardly revised guidance. On the economic front, the January non-farm payroll report was a little weaker than expected, but the balance of the labor data is positive. Data from the ADP report on unemployment to the Challenger report on layoffs point to the same thing: stabilization within the labor market. The key takeaways are that unemployment fell another 0.4 to 6.3%, while plans for hiring and job availability trend near record highs. You can get the inside track in your inbox daily at marketbeatminute.com.